Okay, to make a spur and rack gear, let's start by going over to utilities. Let's go to add-ons, add, let's scroll down, spur gear, let's enable that. Okay, now let's go over here. Now we have a gear. I'm just going to pin it so it's right up there. Nice. Now let's make one. Let's go with, just for ease of use for right now, let's go with model 1. 24 teeth sounds okay. It won't let us create it because there's some issues here. Let's take this radius, let's take this down to 0.5. Let's change our hole diameter to 5. Gear thickness, let's say 6. Okay, now we want to remember a couple of numbers here. We want to remember how many teeth and what our pitch diameter is, because that's our diameter. So let's hit OK. And now we have our gear. Now let's go in here to our gear. Let's go into the sketch. So here's the tooth that it had used. And here's that. Okay, let's go. We don't need that for right now. Let's say edit. Now just for ease of use, so we have a diameter of 24. We have teeth of 24. And now let's do a full gear is 360 degrees. 360. Now let's divide that by 24. That gives us 15 degrees. Now we need half of 15 degrees. So let's say divided by 2 equals 7.5. So let's go 1.5 and 7.5. Okay. Now let's start by we click the center point. Let's click the move thing. Now I'm just going to select all of that. Now I'm going to copy this so I don't mess up what they have there. Now we're going to go down the diameter. So that is 24. Okay, now let's rotate 90. There we go. Now, this new little tooth should match up with the body. So let's just go in here and now cancel. Need to click our center point, then hit that. Now we can, we don't need to turn the center point. Okay, there we go. Now we've selected the gear and the center point. Now let's take this and let's go 7.5. That should then exactly set us in the right spot for our little gear here. Okay, now let's go back into here. Let's use the extend function. Now, if any of these aren't here, they'd be down in here. Sometimes I pin things up along the edges. Okay, now let's go down with this. Go down like that. Let's go. Cut. Then let's go. 40, 40. There we go. Okay. Now we have this. Let's say 3, enter. Okay. Now let's go here. Now we need to change this to that by spacing. Now we need here we go. We need these to be we want our diameter 24 times pi times pi. No, we got to be capital. Diameter times pi, and now we're going to divide that by our teeth, which also happens to be 24. And I'm going to do that in the negative direction, just because that's the direction I was headed. Now, let's set the quantity to 60. Oh, no, not 360. There, 60 for now. Okay. So, and we had said 6 before, so we're going to remember that number. Yep, lines up. Okay. Now, another thing I really like to do is chamfer all my edges just a little bit. Let's say 0.3. Makes everything look so much nicer. Wait. Okay, there we go. There we go. We have a nice rack gear, and if we want to increase our gap or anything, we can just minus 0.2. Now it's a perfect fit. That's how you make a rack gear in Fusion 360. Thanks for watching. Hope you can find this useful. Have a wonderful day.